Once upon a time in ancient Egypt, the king, Pharaoh, was worried. The Israelites were growing in number, and Pharaoh feared they might become too powerful. So he made a decree that every Israelite baby boy must be thrown into the Nile River. But one brave Israelite mother couldn't bear to lose her baby. She placed him in a basket, set it afloat on the river, and hoped for a miracle. And guess what? He was a Hebrew. And one day, seeing an Egyptian soldier beating an Israelite, Moses lost his temper. He killed the soldier and fled to the desert, leaving his royal life behind. Moses saw a bush on fire that wasn't burning up. And from the bush, God spoke to him. "Moses, I need you to go back to Egypt and free my people." Moses returned to Egypt and confronted Pharaoh, saying, "Let my people go." But Pharaoh refused. So God sent 10 powerful plagues, frogs, locusts, rivers turned to blood, and more. But Pharaoh's heart stayed hard. Finally, the 10th plague, the death of the firstborn, struck. Pharaoh's own son died, and he had no choice but to order the Israelites to leave Egypt. The Israelites packed up and left, but Pharaoh's army chased after them. They reached the Red Sea, and God parted the waters, allowing the Israelites to walk through on dry ground. When Pharaoh's army tried to follow, the waters closed, and they were defeated. Now, even though they were free, the journey wasn't easy. The Israelites complained about hunger and thirst, but God provided for them with manna from heaven and water from a rock. While Moses was on Mount Sinai receiving the 10 Commandments, the people got impatient. They built a golden calf to worship, and when Moses saw it, he smashed the tablets in anger. But he prayed for their forgiveness, and God showed mercy. After 40 years of wandering, Moses brought the Israelites to the edge of the Promised Land. But God told Moses he wouldn't enter it. Moses climbed a mountain, saw the land, and passed away there. Moses may have passed away, but his legacy lived on. He's remembered as the greatest leader the Israelites ever had. He freed them from slavery and led them with faith, courage, and obedience to God's will.